places, we have CC, like Photoshop. So here we go. The first thing you do is to bring in your video. How do you do that? You import, Control M. Control M. And before you edit, of course, you might have gotten all the video. You went for an event, capture, use Firewire or your memory card, capture your video, your phone video. You can import them, and from there, bring them to Adobe environment. Here is our Adobe environment. You press Ctrl M, locate your video, go to desktop or wherever you save your video. Here we save it on our desktop, tutorial video. You click, if it's only 3 pictures, videos you need, you highlight. Control this, we just need, okay, 3, 4, 5 videos, and you open. It's bringing your video. Your video has been successfully imported. Here we have the videos. Here are the videos we imported. It depends on whatever you want to do. The cinematographer was telling you that you can go for an event. We have, it might probably be wedding, naming ceremony, documentary, anything. It depends on what you want to do. That will determine the concept you use. Of course, any concept that you want to use has to come with your name. We were talking about a watermark the other time. You put your watermark behind your picture or by the side of your picture. Here, if you want to start, you might probably start with Object TV, Media, and something, or Wale Shoika concepts to welcome your viewers. And we call that montage. Like, yes, AIT, African Independent Television, all those things they will show before the program, we call it montage or opening credits. It's called montage or opening credit. And at the end of the day, you see, if you watch your Yoruba movie, they will say, to God be the glory, crew, cast. It's called end credits or closing credits. So please note that. Okay, we don't need to go to that now, just explain it. Let's try to manipulate some little videos. You want to ask a question? Which one? Previously on, is that? Okay. Okay. Like highlight, trailer. Yeah.
Like casting, featuring.
Advert now. Advert. Yes, adverts on montage. Adverts on montage. You are trying to advertise the video you're about to watch. Is that what you're saying? Like you're trying to. I don't get to. Have I answered your question?
No, I think what you're trying to say.
Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that is highlights. Highlights. Yeah, yes. I was saying trailer, highlights. So yeah, yes, highlights. Highlights to what you want to watch. Trailer to what you want to watch.
It's in what do you call it? Is that how you call it highlights? Or you call it trailer? Or you call it montage?
Yeah, it depends. Yeah. Montage goes with the graphics. Blah, blah, blah. Do you understand? All right, let's just try to manipulate with the little videos we have. Where no, I'm good. I'm good. This is our working environment. Here is our project environment. Please Don't mind the screen, no, it's kind of somehow. But just let's walk around like that. This is our project environment, our timeline, our monitor. This is our monitor. We have our effect control, audio mix, metadata, source, whatever and what have you. Then we have our effect here, transition. There's what we call transition, like you want to move one picture or one video to the other, a little effect will be there. Just for those of you that use phone, you understand. You want to do your birthday, the transition you put. Okay, we have it as well here. Okay, this is the first video, second video, and up to the fourth video. The first video, you move. Whatever video you want to work on, you move to your timeline. Do you understand? You are moving to your drawing board to do or to cut whatever you want to cut. So you move from here, you move to this place. Keep existing settings depending, or you can change. And meanwhile, professionally, or for those of you that are just starting, let me start this way for you. Clear? You clear? Whatever video you want to edit, you first preview it. Like, preview it before moving it to the timeline. You right-click on it. It shows here. Sure you understand. You right-click on it, and you start from the beginning. Look at this cursor. You move from the beginning, and you play. Probably the first scene might probably be jargons. You don't need them. You let it play to the point you need. Do you understand? There you pause. Okay, let it start playing, is playing, is playing. Okay, this is where we actually want. Is that not? Yeah. This is where we want. You will press this, mark in. We have mark in and mark out. So to select the area that you want. Do you understand? We have mark in and mark out. You mark in. And after marking in, it's telling you that you still have several more videos. Sorry. Left. Okay, you continue playing, and this is what we want. Then you mark out. And that's all. The only video that is selected or was selected is just here, from here to here. We're marking from here to here, 23 seconds. Is that? Don't let us go on controls, please. I want you to be practical.
What did you press?
Press. Okay, here. Here, look at it here. Here, sorry, permit me. This place here is to mark in, and here is to mark out. Do you understand?
But on the preview,
Yeah, it's still the same thing, preview, yeah.
they want to see the one you marked.
The video I marked.
The one you pressed. You pressed on the preview, not on the program.
Yeah. Yes, you're supposed to press it on the preview. Do you understand? Therefore, after pressing on the preview, you move it to the timeline. Do you understand? So it has been selected, marked. And one thing about video is we have video and audio goes alongside.
Sorry, 1 second. You can see that there are two screens here. This is your preview. This is your program out,
Yeah.
right?
Or the monitor.
Or the monitor. But this is your preview.
Yeah.
So you have pressed mark in
Yeah.
and mark out on the preview.
Yes.
It is not yet on your editing
On the
area.
timeline, yeah.
On the timeline. This is called timeline. This is when the real editing takes place. Do you understand? Yeah. It is just like previously in Premiere Photoshop. You add layers. You select what you want to do to whatever. But in Premiere Pro, this is your work area, your timeline. Or the entire space is actually your workspace. But this is your timeline where you do the operations. But then, these are the footage you have imported. Am I correct?
Yeah, your video, yes.
These are the footages or the videos you have imported you want to work on. They are still raw. Now, he has selected one, for instance. He selected one and it showed up on the preview. He now wants, but he does not need everything in this footage. He wants to select the portion in it and bring to the work area. So to select, I need from 18 seconds to 23 seconds is the part I need in the entire footage here. So he marked in at 18 to 23. He pressed mark in here. When he played up to 23 and he felt this is all I need, he pressed mark out. Okay?
Yeah,
okay.
You're right, thank you. After clicking on marked in and marked out, I was trying to explain something that we have video and the audio on video. If you are editing video, you see that if you need only the videos, you come to this place, click on the video. It is only the video that will come to the timeline. Do you understand? It is only video that will come to the timeline if you play no audio. So probably you want to put a soundtrack, you can therefore put it.
And
but defaultly,
just like there are layers in Photoshop,
okay,
there are also layers in Premiere Pro. The file it just dropped is a video file. You can see the sign here means video. The sign here means audio. If it drags only this, it is only the video that will come. The audio will not accompany it. So if it drags it here, you can see here they wrote video 1, video 2. But the video will never come here because this is a line for audio. So if it drags the audio, it will come to either audio 1 or audio 2. So let's drag it again.
Okay. Only the video, you just click on the video.
You hold it.
Yeah,
so
you click on it.
You have to hold something and drag it.
The video icon and drag. Keep existing.
No, you should have changed it to.
Okay.
Because you don't know if the existing setting is not the same orientation.
Oh, let me play. You play? Okay, I will drag.
And drop. Now to change sequence settings means that the video dimensions are different. For instance, if what you are importing is from a phone, the video resolution might just be 720. How many of you know about video resolution before? Okay. How many of you watched Kotorun or Kotoayi or okay, but how many of you have seen old videos before? Okay, and if you want to watch them on your 4K screen or on your HD screen, you see how it will pixelate, like it's trying to stretch. That is what we call video dimension. They were shot on cameras whose frames or sensor were not full frame, as we have now. You know, we now have 4K. I think there's even 5K already.
Yeah, 5K.
8K now. So
advancements.
So like this camera is a full 1080p, 1080i. You know, there's NTSC, but let's not go into all of that. Now, if I shot this footage with a camera that has maximum dimension of, say,
720 by 576.
720 by 576. Let me bring that to a layman's understanding.
Okay. That's why I don't want to go to that.
Exactly. Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, switch over. Okay.
That's why I don't
We
want
want to switch over just a minute, please.
Odu?
But I'm sure the mic will still be working.
Is there
Now let's shut down the. So that I can shut down properly. So, now, you saw the picture it was showing you, for example. How many of you knows 5x7 photo?
The regular picture you have.
The picture it was using.
5 by 7, we have 10 by 12, I guess, and you know, some other. So in videos too, why all this 720 by something now? What is the importance? And if, for instance, I want to, because even on my camera phone, you know, you still get these numbers and what have you, and it's confusing, you know. If I shoot on 720 by what have you, and then maybe I'm editing, and then I want to downgrade or upgrade, what is the essence? How does it work?
To explain this one, we'll keep going. But let me say, images are represented in lines.
Should I explain?
Something is called density. Density. Look at this sister's shirt. If you look at the lines, they have gap, right? But if you close the gaps, it will become thicker. Now, if you shoot something on 5, let me go back to the 5 by 7 so that everybody can understand. 5 by 7 is a dimension of photo, but there are other sizes. If you try to enlarge something that was short on 5 by 7, you want to stretch it to 4K. That density, that quality will begin to fade as you stretch it.
It will pixelate.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Now, the process of stretching it and making it fade just to fill up the screen, that fading out as you stretch is what they call pixel. It pixelates. They'll say it pixelates. Pixelate means the quality has reduced because you are trying to expand it. Do you understand now? You start pixelating. But if you shoot 4K quality originally as 4K, 4K means 4,000 pixels. You can see how tight it will be. I'm trying to explain as a layman, not as a technical head. If you now put it on your 4K screen, you will still see the same quality. But if you want to view something of 570, you want to go and display it on your 4K screen, 4,000 pixel screen, you will have to stretch it. And as a result, the picture will water down, just trying to fill up the screen. So the same thing applies when you want to import a footage for editing. And the template you have set in Premiere Pro is for 1080. 1080p is the standard. 1080 means 1080. That is full HD. So if you shot it on a camera that is maximum frame or resolution is 570, you now import it to Premiere Pro, you want to edit it as 1080, you need to scale it. Do you understand now? So that is what it was asking, change sequence setting. That means the setting before that you were using before you want to import a new video is different. So it will now be asking whether you want to adjust the setting to the new frame size or you want to maintain the previous setting. That is what it was asking before, but light has gone now. So let's take more questions before we continue. So I hope that is clear about the dimensions. How the dimensions are clear now. So dimensions means the resolution. So if it is 1080, if it is 7, so it is the number of lines that are represented and matter. But since you want to add something to...
No.
Is it... Was my explanation...
Yeah, you are right. But basically, before now, we have what we call PAR. In Nigeria and in France, we use PAR. While in America, they use NTSC. So if you bring their NTSC to Nigeria, it will be showing black and white. So then we don't have full HD. They have in America. So they use PAL, they use NTSC, they designed PAL for us. And that was when we were using 720 by 576 as dimension. But now, things has upgrade. Do you understand? So we now use 1080 as full HD and NTSC in Nigeria. So you don't need to use your 576 or 720 as your dimension again. You use your full HD. Do you understand? Can we proceed, please? Yes, sir. All right, this is the timeline, and the video we want to work on has been dragged in. If you are not satisfied, okay, I was trying to explain something that you can import only, you can bring it on your timeline only the video, and you can as well bring to your timeline only the audio. Okay, let me clear the video and try to bring the audio. You click on the audio and drag. Sorry, something wrong. I don't know why it's not dragging. You drag only the audio. I don't know why the audio is not dragging. But anyways, that is how you drag. You drag your videos and you drag your audio too. But defaultly, if you want to move video, video will move alongside with the audio. You just click on the video here and drag. Sorry. Yes, yes.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry. I think I understand why this is.
What's wrong with your system?
The format, yeah, the file format, it won't work here.
Then we should need to save it.
Which one? Okay, let's use this one. But naturally, what me I do, I just bring the entire thing.
No, just for
yeah,
learning
I
sake.
understand. But let them also know it. Naturally, what I do is I just drag it. Instead of marking in and out, there are two different ways you can bring it to your timeline. You can just pick the file here and drag the whole thing here. Both the audio and video will come in. Let's do that.
Yeah, I'm still going to that. I'm still coming to that.
Let's do that because.
But for the sake of learning, we need to start from the scratch. Sure, you understand? So that
is the scratch.
So if I wasn't taught that way, I would not know it. So for the sake of learning, we need to do it like that. Okay, for the sake of time, marking and mark out. So if you are dragging the entire video, it will come with the audio. It will come with the audio, and here is the video at the top and the audio behind. So if you play it, it gives the video and the audio. Probably if you don't need the audio and you need the video, since the video has been marked, you can move the audio alone and drag. You have only your audio. Do you understand? If you need the video only, you move the video. And this is the layer from here, this side, upward is the video timeline. And from here, downward is the audio timeline. Do you understand? So whatever you are doing, you need to be smart with it. Okay? Clear. This is what we need. You drag. Do you understand? You have your video. Probably you still need some footage in the video. You can still play using your preview monitor. You play if you've seen the exact area that you want, you can pause. Pause, marking, play, and mark out. So it depends on the video you need. Probably you need video where they were eating, video where they were playing, or just short clips of whatever you need. You cut and you drag here. And if you are dragging, make sure it touches each other. Do you understand? It touches each other like this. Like this. Can you see? Or let me use this as a practical example so that we can understand. Don't let us use, let's work with the video we had yesterday so that we can understand. I have this. Why is this coming? The settings are good. The setting, but never mind. We will still do something so that we can understand. We have
it's very good for explaining just the cutaways.
Yeah.
And another audio entirely.
Okay. Don't worry. Let me explain this. So we have this where they were eating, and another video here. You can as well, where people were coming in, and you can. Okay. This is from the beginning. You don't need all this place. Do you understand? This is exactly where you need. Share your son, the lady on yellow where she came in, and you drag back, like try to locate, okay, this is exactly where we need. Then you mark in, you play, okay, to this place. This is where we need. You mark out, then drag. Do you understand? You look for another video that you need, you may likely need, wow, this is another video where people were trying to eat, or the video of small chops, okay? From the beginning, you play, okay, you pause, you mark in, you play, okay, you mark out, then you drag. So let me play the 3 videos. You see? That's all. We have tried to merge 3 pictures. We have tried to merge 3 pictures together. But something is missing that we need to put. We need to put transition. You all know transition, right? You don't know transition. You use your phone now to edit. But transition is just like an effect from one video to another. If you look at this video very well, here, it's too sharp. The transition is too sharp. Moving from one video to the other is too sharp. You want to put something. It's the professional language is jump cut. Like it's jumping from one video to the other. Like you need something that will just make it blend so that the viewer will not notice anything. You come to this place, effect. Do you understand? We have presets, we have audio. This one is audio effect. We have audio transition. We have video transition, video effect, sorry. We have video transition. Then you come to video transition. So if you get home and you're trying to walk around your Adobe Premiere Pro, you check in the effects one after the other to know its work. Sure, you understand? To know how it looks like. Okay, let's just choose any one. The sub is actually what we need here. You click on cross the sub. Can you see the screen? Yeah. You click on cross the sub. Same thing is applicable. You drag and drop. Where do you want to drop it? At the middle. At the middle here. Do you understand? At the middle, you can maximize, you can stretch the video, zoom in or zoom out by pressing plus or minus. So now we press plus to enlarge so that you can see the middle where you want to drop your transition. So this is cross the sub that we need. You drag and drop at the middle. Have you seen it? Did you see anything? Did you see it? This is the transition that we added. Let me play it so that you can see the effect of the transition. Let me play. If you notice anything, you tell me. Did you see it? Did you see it? The viewer will not notice anything. It will dissolve to another video. Do you understand? Let me change it. Probably I'm not satisfied with this. I can clear, right click and clear. I can choose deep to black. We have several transitions. We have deep to black. You see the effect. We have deep to black. We have deep to white. One of my boss loves to use this effect very often. I won't mention names. And deep to white. That's the effect. Okay, you can even minus here. Okay. All right. We want to come to this place because we just added 3 videos and we still have jump cut here. Can you see the jump cut? I want to add transition. You can still come to peel page. Under peel page, we have different transition. Okay, let's choose central peel. Central peel, you drag and drop at the middle. Let's see the effect of central peel. Come back. Please, this is more like your cursor. Wherever you want to go to here, wherever you want to go to, you can just click on this and move, drag to the location you want to go to. Do you understand? So let's come to this place. I play. See the effect. Sure, you understand? If you are not satisfied, achievable on your Premiere Pro, but with plugin. It has a special effect for that. Yeah. So can I continue? Yeah. Any questions? So the thing is, if you want to fast forward your video like
Yes, question.
You told us that there are different scannings of Premiere Pro and Photoshop.
Yes.
What exactly is the difference?
It's more like you have your phone Spark 2, Spark 3, Spark 4. There'll just be a little
upgraded versions.
Upgraded version. It's just upgraded version. Just
yeah. Like by this time next year, like you had Windows 7.
Yeah.
Later they came up with Windows 8. Now we have Windows 10.
Yeah, something like
so
that.
they just keep upgrading the version year in, year out. That's what they do.
Like this year now, you have no beer, right? By next year, you have. So it's just an upgrade version.
So each time they upgrade the versions, they add new features. Yes.
But if you have the understanding, knowledge of the previous one, you will be able to handle the latest one.
Now my question is, in videos,
yes, sir,
you have situations where the languages are changed. You know, for instance, you want a Yoruba person to understand what the English means. Now, just like we have with all these, what do we call it? These Philippines, you know, they make them English. So how does that happen?
Is it you? Are you talking about subtitles?
Not the speaking now, the audio now.
Okay.
You know, well, actually they spoke Philippines in recording, but they now make it English.
Okay. Okay. Can I? Okay. Let me do this practical. Like the way we are teaching now, we want to translate it in Yoruba. Like after doing the video, you will now go to studio and record it in Yoruba. Do you understand? A to Z, you record it in Yoruba. And now bring it to your timeline, the audio. That is where you will name it. Like this place, I brought in only the video. So I removed the English there. So and after recording your Yoruba, you just come, bring your Yoruba audio and place it here. That's it. Do you understand? It's just simple as that. And one thing that is, it can be synchronized. Can it? It can be.
They are now.
So let me, you know, when we started yesterday, we were talking about different types of camera, different types of this. Is it when they say Hollywood standard? You know they are talking about billions of dollars and all that. They take their time because they spend to do all those things. They spend. They don't mind what it takes. They spend, and part of their spending is that, including, you know, don't forget that this is basic idea about to cut and join video to underlay your sound, put text on it, do this and export. But for them, it's beyond this. For them, it's about the videos. In fact, when they want to do color grading, the Da Vinci machine that they use, if they want to do their color grading, it costs a lot of money. They can color grade with 5 million naira, 10 million naira, cheap money, 50 million, 100 million, just to give it a color tone, just to give the video a kind of color. Okay, some of you that see that watch comedy skits online, if you see that of Mr. Macaroni, it has a particular blue color feel. His videos normally have a color feel. If you watch that of Chroma, it also has color feel. We call them color grading. If you watch that of who has different color feel, Z Fancy has a different color feel. If you watch Z Fancy's Frank, dollars. Which one is dollars again? You watch too much skits. But anyways, what I'm simply saying is that you see some movies, the color feel will be yellow. The overall color feel, the color temperature of the video will be okay. Material has some color feel. Is somehow it's not blue, it's not green. But just watch it. Most of these production houses, they have their color feel. And I think it will show us simple color fields, color grading tools after grading is cut and join and transition. It should show us how to change the color feel. Yeah, if you want to ask, you can do that. Yeah.
So when it comes to live sections like this, and you want to edit something, how do you edit when you're on live?
Live. Okay, there's one we call. Okay, sorry. Okay. We have linear. I don't want to go into that. We have linear editing and non-linear editing. You understand? Linear editing is based on live. That we use video mixer. Not only with one camera, we have two cameras. Like this camera is here, and we have another camera. Where is the other camera? We have another camera here. We have our video mixer here. Like this camera is on you, and this other camera is on that lady. So the video mixer will be mixing the video.
We're switching it live.
We're switching it live for viewers at home to see. You understand? That is how you edit. Like the video mixer doesn't want to see you again. It will change to another camera. We have video mixers. We have audio mixers too. That is how you achieve it. You edit online. Yeah. So and we have I said we have linear editors or linear editing and non-linear. Non-linear is we that we are using software. So it's non-linear editing. After recording, we go for post-production editing. You use non-linear editing by using your software. But linear is just online. Probably your live broadcast, television news, and all that. The camera will centralize on you, will focus on you, and they will run it. So if there is any commercial bill, it will come in through the video mixer. So it's as simple. That's how it's been edited. Any other question?
What if you want different languages, like different languages, so that different countries can listen?
Okay,
Not only just one
language. Let's come down to Nigeria. Like I'm speaking Yoruba now. I'm speaking Yoruba now, and I want it subtitled in English. Is that what you're trying to say? Or you're speaking English, you want us to subtitle it in French? Or
no.
You're asking the same question.
You make use of subtitle. There's no how a single person is speaking English and is speaking French as well.
I think I understand what he's talking about. When you see some Indian movie and it's being translated to Yoruba, isn't it?
No, let him explain it so that we can understand.
No, maybe you subtitle it into Yoruba, and Yoruba people are listening. And French does not understand Yoruba. How can you put it in Yoruba and also French at the same time when two countries are listening?
You want to?
Let me. Yeah.
Okay. Now there are different ways to engage different audiences with different languages. One of them is if you watch live broadcasts by your president, you will see you will see somebody by the side doing sign language for those who have audio challenge, hearing impairment. There will also be in your church an interpreter beside your pastor. And if it's a linear editing, if it's a linear stuff, after we finish, they can put the subtitle on the screen, like as I'm speaking, they will be typing the translation on the screen. Or we take our time. When we finish recording, we still go back to the studio and do audio production in different language and import the audio differently into the same video and remove the audio from the video and put another audio. So they do audio production separately. However, as technology continues to improve, there are software now that can voice for you in different languages. Maybe you want us to give you examples, but they will charge you fees. That's why I said they pay. The Hollywood and the rest of them, they are big industries, they pay. If I want the voice of, is that system connected?
I'm not sure.
Okay, no. But you go online. There is, if I want to do, I'm not sure you should. Shay? Where's Shay? Okay. Do you know, if you watch some news organizations now, the way they write their news, their video news, they'll just show the scene. And they'll be writing what happened on the screen with different effects. Something like bomb explodes in Taiwan. The 3.5 magnitude live earthquake happened around 4:30 a.m. They will voice it. It will be different effects.
But I can do it here on my system without knowing about motion, graphics, or anything. But I pay for it every month. And I can have the voice. Whose voice is sweet in Nigeria, for instance? Whose voice do you like? Maybe in the entertainment or in the broadcast sector, whose voice do you like? Silly Tools. Okay. Do you know I can use Tools' voice to broadcast now? You want us to try it? Can we?
So let's just say we have two videos.
Yeah.
You're moving from one to the other.
Yeah.
Two different audios.
Yeah.
So you're transiting from video and audio one to video and audio two.
Okay.
How do you transit, or how do you merge those two different what do you call it? Audios. Then number two, sometimes you watch some from productions, they record the videos and somebody is recording the audio, and then they now start they now start laying the audio, synchronize, and then lip syncing. Yes. Okay, so how do you achieve that? Because most times you watch some productions and then you see that somebody is talking and it's either the thing is fast or and then I understand that there is a software that you can use to sync all these things where you just record it and then you just put it and then it syncs itself because it uses the names. So would you explain that?
Okay. The questions you are asking are giving us an assumption that you already know all these ones.
Exactly.
Because if you don't know the basics of how to import, cut, join, and finish all these ones, and you want to jump to those ones, it's just like I like the professor the way he talks, but I don't want to go to private school. I'm not graduated. But if you can guarantee that you already know all these ones, then you can jump into that one. It's as simple. So what should we do? Should we jump to that, or should we go through the window?
Probably needs an explanation.
Yes.
So but there are slides. Okay. One step at a time. Are we done with it? Okay. Let me. You asked a question the other time, and I quickly want to react to your question. The previous video that we had that came with video and audio. Are you with me? If you move the video and audio, though you don't really okay. Please, this is our content. Sorry. We have because of our time we're just trying to rush, so I'll try to give you the
No, leave it. Just let your body not cover it now.
okay.
Go on, no.
I'll just try to give you the basics so that later you can walk around the software yourself. This is we have the selection tool. We have this is blade. If you look at it very well, this is a blade kind of image. One house, please. One house. This is a blade kind of image. What is blade used for? To cut, right? Yeah. So you can, according to what all of us say the other time, that if you want to edit, you drag from this place to the timeline without coming here. You just drag from this place to the timeline. It's possible by making use of your blade to cut. Do you understand? So if you play from the beginning and it gets to where you want it to get, you can pause by pressing your space key. It will pause. Then you click on your razor tool, and click on it like a blade. Come to this place, and you click. It will cut. Do you understand? You play again or drag. You don't need this place. You come to this place, you can place your razor and report. This segment, this place to this place, you don't need it. This particular place, you don't need it. You don't need it. Do you understand? You come to your selection tools, click on it, and delete. Bam, it will go. Do you understand? Without even coming to this monitor to mark in and mark out. And after it, you right click on it and press ripple delete, it will close up the gap. Do you understand? And therefore you can add your transition.
But I think the question he was asking is if
No,
you have different audios.
No, I'm still
right? Like maybe you had music from montage. You use that one to usher in the main audio. You now want to join the main audio, right? So because
I'm still coming to his question. I just want to explain something. Now you added your video effect. Let's say like your page room. Sorry. You add your video crossfade. Sorry.
This is with the assumption that you make a different effect to it.
Yeah. I just want to show
like me, I don't go to all these ones. So you know the name of the transition you are looking for, just like
because
to show
for learning sake. For learning sake.
I know, but I'm just saying.
So you drag in your transition, you drop. So if you want to drag in your audio to blend in audio, so that it will show, because we added audio effects so that it will not, there will be jump cuts. You can as well do that in video and audio too by going to audio effects.
I think you should play first. Okay, play from here to here and let us hear the jump cuts in the audio.
Of course, with the COVID-19, we are
no from
they didn't.
No, play from here.
Yeah.
Play.
Someone does not believe. Of course, with the COVID-19.
Okay. Sorry, that part
it's not.
Now, sometimes you can talk,
but if you notice it or you don't notice it, there is a way you can add audio transitions to. Okay, if you can try it on your own at home, you just come to, because of time, same time, you can just come to audio effects. Do you understand? Exponential fade. Do you understand? It will fade from one audio to the other, and no one will notice it. Do you understand? Exponential. You've gotten your answer, so you have to go and sit down. So you just go to the exponential fade and you drag.
Of course, with the COVID-19.
So just the song and nobody will notice.
Anyways, what we are simply saying is that there are some times when you join to audio, you will notice the cuts.
Yeah.
You just say, no, that cuts. If you put audio transition, it will help you to dissolve that cut. It will blend the two audio as if they are the same. So that is the function of audio. So just the same way you have video transition, you also have audio transition.
Okay, can we therefore proceed? Any other question? You want to ask question? Please, we have 15 more minutes, please. Let's. What's about that question?
I want to ask, how do they edit maybe all this war movie? Like they maintain the active, or maybe they mention that in forest. I don't know how this.
Okay, there is this one we call green screen. Green screen, and we call it Chroma key. Chroma key is either blue color or green color. It's been shot in the studio, inside the studio with good camera and good light. Enough light. You understand? It's not when you go to film or you can Nigeria, probably their news. They are giving us news, reading news, and you see the broadcaster reading. Why another thing will be showing behind at the background. You shoot it in the studio. I'll be speaking like this. Green screen will be behind me. It's either blue color or green color. that is the color for green screen, for chroma key. They call it chroma key professionally. It's either green color or blue color. So it will be placed behind me, and at the end of the shooting, we bring it to the system, to the computer, and remove the background.
It's just the same like
the same thing, the same how we did the Photoshop and we try to remove background. That's how same thing is applicable, but with an effect. You just drag in the effect, the way I'm dragging transition. You just drag in the effect, place it on the video, and remove the grain. If you remove the grain, put a flowing river, you have what you need. Put a forest with the thing, and it's like you're fighting, and at the end of the day, put a forest behind, you have what you need. I would have suggested you try it, but there's no studio here that we can just.
Anyways, we can always do it anywhere. But the thing is this.
Do you understand it now? That's how it's been done.
How many of you have followed Objective Media channel before, or are currently following? If you have not, just try. Just look for Object TV Media on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, everywhere. Just go and look for it. Even Instagram. I normally use it for my live show sometimes. If I'm talking about 4 different things, I can change 4 to 4 backgrounds while talking live. And I can even do it here, if you want. Well, if I'm talking about 4 different stories, like maybe today I want to talk about PMS, that's petroleum price increase, I'll look for the image of fuel pump and the price list. Put it on my background. When I want to transit to another topic, maybe I want to talk about insecurity, the background will change to Boko Haram in the East. If I want to talk about Christian Association of Nigeria and Femi Fanika, it will change to where they are praying for me. If I want to change to another topic, the background will change again. What I'm simply doing is I'm manipulating the color of my background. That is why when you want to do chroma key, you must have a plain background. Like green is the standard of blue. So you just select the color of the background. Once you click it, and you see everywhere on this screen that you see this green color, I'm instructing the software. Everywhere you see this green, change it to this image. That's what I'm saying. It's just an instruction to the software. Change this background to this color.
And right, very important. If you want to do chroma key, you must not be on a green.
That's what I said. Everywhere you see green. If the command you use green screen, a green color for chroma key a lot is because people really wear green. And if you not all green, it is usually I think lemon, because they know people normally usually don't wear it. So that's why. But if you instruct your software to change green on your back, and you're also wearing green, you
have a touch of green.
If you change that part of your clothes to that water, to then see background, you change it to that water. Like if you want to show everyone, you now go and look for firmament, motion firmament, and place on the background, and you are changing green background to that firmament. If you are also wearing green, you change your shirt to that firmament.
One question. So you see some productions and
no, let him answer. I understand it.
What you just said, that's what I'm saying is, you see some production and then you see the making, the way it was shot, and then you see in the production you see somebody touching probably a big bear or a big lion or a big elephant, and then in the making you see that this person is touching actually somebody else, but that person is wearing a green outfit, in a way, and bent like this, and then he's touching, and then when you now edit, you now see that person is now, the person is touching is now a big elephant. That's the same.
Yes, you're trying to marshal what he has just said, right?
Yes, yeah. Or usually, so it's called, there is also something called After Effects.
After Effects, yes.
After Effects means you want to add some other
effects that are not magical effects, like fireworks, like you can create them in the After Effects and put them. So,
my question is, when you're making a dance video and you find out that the video, there are noise in the video, and you get to this album, you say you want to change the song, like because there are noise, and you want to fix another music inside this, how will you do that? Like fixing music into the video, since there are noise inside the video, I want to fix music inside, how will you do that?
it's the same thing. I think we should even demonstrate that. We remove the previous video and put another one. Sorry, should we demonstrate? Let's demonstrate with, for instance, this is an interview, right? Play the audio, you hear this person's voice, Abby. But I just want to show, okay, that's okay. But I want to show the face. I want to show it properly. But I want a music to be playing instead of his voice, right? Like I want to change the audio on it. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
You can basically, are you with me? Basically, we have the video and the audio merged together. Here on the timeline, you can separate them and delete only the video, audio, or only the video. You right click and unlink. Do you understand? You unlink. Yes. After unlinking, if you like to delete the video, it will go. You delete the audio now, it will go. So let's delete only the audio. Did you see it? The audio is gone. Then you can therefore import another audio and place underneath. Do you have music on your system?
Just go to import. Go to import.
Okay. I said the shortcut for import is what? Control M. Control X is for port in Photoshop. Please don't mind it together. Control M.
MK.
I. Sorry. Control I is for import. I is for import. You look for music. Where is the music? Can you hear it?
No, just say go to.
Okay, music. And we have some.
Go to download first. Go to download. Good. Check new folder 4. Documents new folder 4. Folder 4. New folder 4. Okay.
Okay, you locate your audio.
Okay, new folder 4.
We have our audio on new folder 4.
See some music. No, just bring it. Any audio, okay, this one has audio. Send line. Look for another audio. What they do, you know why you as bring background for them. So if you are using a system that does not belong to the instructor, you have to be searching for where we can find audio. We need music to move on and bring another interview. Okay. According to the question you asked, you can. Okay, let's drag an audio from this side and place it to the video on the timeline. So we have the audio here. You know it's a different audio. Do you understand? Yeah. Then you drag it from your monitor or from your project file and you place it on the timeline. Play now. Sorry. So another video, audio is going underground while another video is showing. Do you understand? If we can get musical video, now that's how you do it. Just place your musical video and it will roll while another video will be showing. Do you understand? So as simple as that.
But is that clear? So
you place another video or audio on another video.
Now what it just did was, sorry, what it just did now is that he imported another video. This is skits altogether. He brought the audio from this one to replace the audio on this one. So this is this image. But the audio here is the audio from this other video. So what he did was to just go here. You know this is the audio icon. Drag it and bring it here. Bottom. Then you play it and be sure that's what you want. Otherwise you still tweak it. But I wish you could get music view. But let us go back to this one. Open this one. Now we're talking about green screen. Scroll into the green area. How many of you have been to TV stations before? Like television studio? Okay, do you see green area? Like wall that they just painted green. That is what they use it to achieve. Now the news presenter will sit in front of this green screen, green background. And they will just change the background to something like this. You'll be seeing one map on the back when you are watching it at home. But the person that is in the studio is only sitting in front of a green background. Do you understand? So that's what they bought. How do we achieve that? Can we do it now? Okay. Just put shade, put anybody on top of this green background. Okay.
I said the effect for that is Chroma key. Chroma. I think it's ultra. You can use Chroma key and you can use ultra. Ultra works better than Chroma, just for the benefit of. Okay, let me use ultra key. So you put. Sorry. The first thing you do is to drag the video to your timeline. Drag the video to your timeline, the green screen to your timeline, and here is where you want to use to place drag the chroma key, the ultra key, sorry, to the video. Are we together? Are you tired? Please don't be tired. So you drag the ultra key and drop on the video. You come to effect control to see what you have dropped, to see the effect. You come to effect control. When you come to effect control, you look for the ultra key, the effect that you.
Sorry, let's do it together. Now, the tool to use for changing the background color is ultra key. Is that already understood? It's called ultra key. That is what you just used. Because by the time you change this now, you don't know what to use again. You use ultra key. Just the same way you go and search for your transition when you type in. It's the same way you also go and type ultra key in that search page. When you type ultra key, you see it, just drag it. Go and drop it on your footage. That footage you want to edit the green. Once you drop it on it, bam, the effect appears on it immediately.
But until you tweak it, you don't see what you want to see. Now, if you look at this place, your effects, this is your effect controls, right? He dragged the ultra key from here. He dumped it on the video that he wants to edit. I mean, the moment you dump it back, if you click on the footage, you will now see that it now has something called ultra key. It was not there before. Do you get? Remove it first. Remove it first. Delete the ultra key. It has disappeared, Abby. Let's do it again. He came here. He searched for ultra key. That's what it is. He dragged the ultra key and dumped it on the video he wants to edit. Can you see it has appeared now? The ultra key has come here. If they can't get this in this place. But let's just demonstrate it so that they can see it. I am complicated. So,
don't get carried away.
Yeah, but these are the effects on your footage. He wants to put ultra key effect on this. He does it here. The effects show here. He will now want to manipulate that ultra key to show something here. But yeah, continue. I'll just explain what he's doing. Okay. Now it comes to big. Sorry. Oh no rush. It has changed. Undo. Okay. Now, you now come and select the key color. The key color means the color you want to change to another thing. You now pick the tool. Once you pick the tool, you now click on that green. You are simply telling it to say, "Dear pencil, I want to go and send you to this green color." Pick the green color and change it to the following things. Oh yeah, let's do it. Yeah. So, what by changing to black, it simply means it has recognized the color you want to change, and it has highlighted the color out. It has removed it out for you. So, whatever you now place on it is what you have. Hello? It's not clear. When you play with it, you get it. But for now,
but just note it.
But just know what the color
effect to remove chroma key. It's that you use chroma key or ultra key. Just note it. What else? I was trying to explain something the other time that there is a way you can kind of fast forward your video or make it like a slow motion. Do you understand? So let me do that. Call it again. So right click on the video you want to use. Okay, let's use this video. Yeah, there's a matching. And right click. You right click. You come to speed duration. Do you understand? You come to speed duration. Click on speed duration. And it's either you increase or you decrease. Let's decrease to 50. You press OK. Let me play it and you see. Did you see any changes? What did you see? Slow motion, right? That is how you achieve it.
Okay, let's do this. Load like 3 different footages there.
Yeah.
Make one fast and transit it to the slow one.
Okay. Alright. This one is on slow motion and we change to slow motion, and this one let me increase it to 150 or 200. Let me 200. And you press enter. Ripple the need to close the gap. Let me add transition in between. Alright. Just watch. Did you notice anything? The first one I fast forwarded it, and the second one slow motion. Do you understand? That is how you can achieve your fast video and slow motion video. If you want to achieve your fast video, you increase the tempo of the speed, and if you want to make it slow motion, you reduce the tempo. The normal number is 100. You can reduce to 50 to make it slow motion, and 150 fast motion.
When you make it slow motion, what happens to the audio?
The audio will be fast forwarded to. Sure, you understand. But the only thing you can do is you can unlink the video. If you don't want the audio to be affected, you will unlink the audio from the video, like separating the audio from the video and fast forward the video or make it slow motion and the audio remains. Do you understand? You do it all together. Oh yeah. And someone wants to ask a question. Please, can you? Please. Audio.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is, for a video, let's assume we have a video. Is it possible we can have both the audio and the sound underneath? You know, some TV presenters, when they are interviewing, they will be a particular sound that you hear in between the voice that is talking. So can this app also do it too?
Alright, like underlay the audio. Alright, you can try that now. Okay, this is the original. Look for soundtrack now. Okay. We need soundtrack.
What does she not have?
I have.
You don't have. Let me put it in.
But this is what we are simply doing, eh? Like I told you the other time, this is video 1, this is video 2. You can add more video layers. Now this is, okay, they took it away. There's also audio 1, audio 2, audio 3, and continuous. Now I can have this event, as we are doing it right now, the whole footage of this whole event. I can drop them on the timeline. I want to edit it. But I want to be showing what I'm making reference to. I will be putting them on the video. If I drop another footage on top of my footage, like I go and cut another video and put it on top of the existing video. When it's playing and it gets to that place where I done another video, it will show what I done on it till that one finishes playing and continues with the one that was under before. The same thing can happen with audio. If I put 2 separate audio, the 2 of them will be playing at the same time. But I will now reduce the volume of one so that the other one can sound higher, and then you'll be hearing soundtrack underneath. And that's what I wanted to do now. So that is why sometimes you'll be watching movie. What's the name of your favorite actor we'll be talking? Yeah? Mandela is not an actor. What's the next one? That shows that most of you don't watch Hollywood. Where's Olulaje? So, if you just hear Olulaje will just appear. Or as no, and as they say, you just hear down under it. So that means they added 2 separate audios, his own voice, and they still added another soundtrack under it. Let's try that.
It's exactly what we're trying to explain the other time. Like we remove the initial audio, the previous audio, and place a soundtrack.
So please pause it now. Now this is one audio that they just added to different videos, right?
Yeah.
But do you know that after showing this, I can now release the audio of the person to now be talking again? You understand? So let's add his own voice back.
No, I think you won't sing.
Even if he doesn't sing.
No, let's do something like this. Just bring the whole video all over. Just change up this one and make the video all over. You won't do this one. But you already covered this one. Just bring with your audio.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now let's watch it all over again. Can you see? Alright, so what we just did was that we have this whole video here, we have this one audio here, and we have another soundtrack here. But notice something in production, notice something. This audio will not let you hear this one. Right? Play it again. Just continue, just continue. Can you hear it? Because this one is too loud. So we now want to reduce this one to be playing with little volume, and this one is playing. Let's do that. So what do you do? No, you can even just right click it and reduce it.
Okay, let me
just Just right click on the sound, go to audio gain, really.
What I did the right time, the way I use audio.
This one, not the voice.
Okay.
The soundtrack. Audio gain. Just say minus, maybe let's say minus 15 or okay, depending on how much you want it to reduce. You just say minus, put a figure, put a value. She has distracted already. Can you find the minus now? If you know about audio, what is dB? Who knows what dB stands for? If you know about audio, hearing, normal audio, decibels, right?
So that somebody does not become tyrannical. Somebody does not believe that the man just knows so person, I can do whatever I like. So I think if this
that means the soundtrack has reduced so that I can hear the main speech. Alright? What other things do we need to know about underlaying audio and video? Now let's add cutaway. I was explaining something, there's something about cutaway. Cutaway means that we are watching this, but we want to be showing other things while he's talking. We'll be showing him and showing other things, showing him and showing other things at the same time. Do you understand? Like somebody is describing something, I say, when I went to Songo 2 weeks ago, the following happened. They will now show Songo, I am still talking. They will be showing me, they will be showing what I'm talking about. They will be showing me, they will be showing what I'm talking about. Should we do that? Yes, sir. Okay. Let's assume this man is narrating the story now. Maybe he wants to tell us the story of when he came to this program yesterday. Oh, they gave us some more ridiculous soup of off and 2 mates, and they call it meal break. And and he's narrating it and he wants to show the experience. What he just did was to go and bring those footage, those footage, right? This is his own video talking. But the moment he gets here, it will show that experience. It will give you the break again, show him again. This is his own video. Can you see it? It will show that experience again. Show his own video again, show that experience again. Right, let's try it.
Regulate exercise of power so that somebody does not become tyrannical. Somebody does not believe that the man just knows so and so person, I can do whatever I like. So I think if these ideas are being followed, it also contains the essence of every last president. Of course, we need COVID-19.
Is it understood?
It's obvious that education.
Now, this one, what else would you like to achieve? Okay, as you will notice jump cuts. It jumped from, please play here. Play from here. The transition from the experience into this place, maybe I'm not happy with it. Maybe I don't like it and I want to give it a transition. Let's do it. Play first. Notice the way it. Maybe I didn't like it and I want it to fade in instead of jump. Let's put normal dissolve. Just I want to put a transition between that experience and the person's face narrating the story. Oh yeah, let's put it. No, you can just try to take on the edge to bring this by itself. No, that is the simplest way. Always want to make it longer for them. Serious. I actually thought, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just press control this to bring it, control that and bring it. I don't get time. So,
someone does not believe that the man just
can you see it? It fades in instead of jumping. So, what other things would you like to know?
Thank you so much. My question is, how do you do it when you're talking and the picture displays? Okay, take for instance, you're doing a bed, you want to do a birthday shout out, a video to somebody. So how do you do it and the picture displays somebody? Displays on there.
Picture in picture. You can still use this one.
Yes, I'll
just reduce the.
Okay.
Just reduce this one to come here. While the guy talking is still on the right. So what you do, you place. It's just the same process. You overlay. We call it overlay. You overlay the picture you want to be on top of this one, which is the video. This is the normal video. Let us assume the person is this, that we are saying, shout out to this person, today's his birthday, and the person talking is this man, alright? Is this what you're talking about? So what we just did was to overlay the video and reduce the size.
Which do you want the picture to be? Like bring it on the side.
On the side. And you drag it to where you want it to be. That's what it's doing. You can put it here, you can put it on top, you can put it on his nose, you can put it anywhere. Put it on his nose, put it anywhere. Just review. Okay, let's show them how you reduce this. Maybe that's what you want to speak.
Okay.
It's the same process.
You have the idea.
At least the video gives you an idea. You can import the picture. Does she have picture on this? You import it into the software. This is the software you are using to edit. In the same way you imported the videos into the software, you also import the picture you want to use into the software. Just press Ctrl I. It will take you to all the folders you have on your system. Select it, bring it in, then overlay it on top. Then reduce the size. Just up to the first control, motion, size.
Click on the video, and after clicking on the video, come to scale. You reduce.
Can you see the value is changing here?
Yeah.
It's reducing it, it's increasing it.
And come to position, you move. You can move to the top, and wherever you want the video to be. And that's
okay.
When you put the place you put the
video.
Yes.
The video, yeah.
Not the video, the other one you put on top. Yes, the small one.
Yeah.
Like, can it be playing as a video and you be talking?
Of course, this is what I did. Look at it, you just watch.
Is that what
you're trying to say? It's a video.
It's obvious that.
And it could be still as well, still pictures.
Maybe this man has a people here and you do not like it. How can you remove
You care so much about it. That is, they call it noise wave. And it's how that is plug-in software. Okay, it's a plug-in. We don't have it in regular Adobe, so you buy it and use it for.
Now, this is the way it is. Post-production is expensive to an extent. Now, the normal Adobe Premiere Pro does not have all the things we need, all the features. That is why people buy plugins. You still buy additional features, and you call it plugin. You buy it. you install it, add to it, and you use it to treat your stuff.
Come to that cocktail. You didn't tell us the method, you only did it. So I need to.
Sorry about that. Okay, there are different ways. He used blade the other time. There are tools here. Okay? He used blade to cut. Now, if you pick the blade, pick it again, please. You will go to the blade, pick it, and anywhere you want to cut, once you get to the place you want to cut, just apply the blade. Just pick, bam, it has cut. Now, you don't use your pick tool again and separate it, you will see that it has cut. And see? But the shortest way to do it, which I love to use, Control K. He's laughing. I don't get time. That one is a long process. We're going to look for me. You know. Control K, bam, you don't cut. For learning. I don't get time. It's just like instead of really looking for file, open, import, I don't get time. Control I, you don't import. That's the. Is that clear? More questions? We need to round up this because we still have the graphics instructor here and we still need to go for graphics instructor, please. So sorry.
Okay, this is the question. Okay, I'm pretty sure we'll watch Jennifer's Diary.
Yeah.
Okay, the production of Jennifer's Diary, when they do the animation, I just see that or she keep television and stuff like that. And so do they do those things and also this
After effect is post-production. After the production, they will still go to another expert in After Effects to create those kind of animation and all that. So you cannot do it here, you cannot achieve it. But you can kind of achieve similar thing, but you don't get what you're looking for. So more questions. I think this Premiere Pro is kind of technical because I'm looking at your countenance. You're just trying to look here, I understand, but this was how I was looking when I went for the training. For like 1 month, I didn't understand what they were trying to say. But I just had the conviction that this thing I must know it. I went to PEP team. So you understand, all the way from Songo down to sort of. But it's just a task for me that I need to know it. And I had no system. But this is what I used to do. Whenever I will have a class, I'll go there very early in the morning. Very early, I send the assistant to make use of the school system. Whatever we taught yesterday, I will go there early in the morning and make use of the school system, perfect what we've been taught last day. So by and by, because I was determined, then as of 2009, it was 86K. 86K no go go now, I need to know something. So it's determination. My practice not to understand. But if you have the software and working around the environment of the software, you will know it. You will know it. That is the basic. So, more questions? But I think the Photoshop, I was looking at your countenance, I know you understood that one very well. Yeah. But this video is kind of technical, mechanical easy. Mechanical easy. So, more questions?